Hey guys, welcome back. I am for Towers Films and
Doug218. Hello.
hey guys, we are recapping Big Brother season 21, episode number 16. We are back to another veto episode.
And I have to say, it was a house guest please kind of night.
Well, I think actually the past probably half game has been
House guest please
kind of game. But as we, Holly is HOH and she has nominated Sam and Nick, with Nick being her target.
Yes.
Because they got rid of Bella last week, and now they want to get rid of Nick.
And Sam is the pawn.
Although, at this point, I think they just want to separate them. Like, it didn't matter, but I think Nick is really the target.
Yeah. She'd be more like Holly's happy if either one goes, really.
But more Nick than Sam at this point. Which, I mean, really, if you think about it, Undeniable is done. Now it's just the 6 shooters. Even Grateful is done, basically.
Thank God.
Now we just have to pick out the 6 shooters.
Take the bullets out of the guns, kid.
One would hope.
Yeah, okay.
So... But they're like, there was a conversation, what was it, that Christy and Tommy had with, Sis, that, that you can kind of see where the cracks are starting to form with this alliance.
Oh my God.
Like, more or less, they're kind of questioning whether it's a good idea to get rid of Sam,
because why are we playing, Nick's the target, like why are we putting him up? Let's just focus on getting Nick out, because either one could win the veto,
Oh, sure, and have.
Sam's
won multiple vetoes already, so... But what did they say? They, to Sis...
That it's better for our game if we keep this guy.
Yeah.
Because...
It was something about they didn't really like how Jackson and Jack now are kind of, not necessarily Jack because this is kind of hooked up with Jack, but
how Mickey's kind of just running amok.
Yeah, and they don't really like that. Like it's just how they were basically wording that.
Yeah,
and
before you could say skiddly boo.
That So of course they're just they think they can trust her, but oh no, she's like another Bella. She goes running off and tells Holly.
So,
and then
Jack Mickey.
Holly. Well, I think Jack was in the room when Sis told them. And so of course he gets upset. He wants to go confront Christy and Tommy, and Holly's like, no.
Let me talk.
Don't let me talk to them. That kind of thing. And he's like, and so he gets all upset. Saying, oh, don't say that. Don't tell me to shut up. Don't treat me like a dog. More or less, Holly didn't tell him to shut up or whatever. Well, no, this is later on. Sorry. Like, he didn't like the fact that she didn't want them to go. Or that she didn't want him to go talk to them. But he did it anyway.
Yeah, and he popped off. He's like, if you're gonna say something, come to me and say it to me. Don't do this behind the scenes kind of thing, blah, blah, blah.
Right. He didn't, like as usual, Hart didn't really give them much chance to say anything. So Holly came in because she knew what he was going to do. And basically says, why are you confronting them? That I told you not to do that. Yeah. And so that's when he's like going off and he's like, oh, don't talk to me like I'm a dog. Don't shut me up. And like, she wasn't talking to you like that. She just didn't want you to confront them. And she said to him later, I didn't want you to talk to them without me.
Yeah. Holly, Mickey's like a chainsaw. He just, he just revs up and just tears through everything. Holly kind of, more or less, kind of smooths the edges on him.
Well, what's interesting is Christy and Tommy played it up. They more or less convinced Holly that they actually didn't really say that to Sis, that Sis is stirring the pot. That whatever they said, Sis has twisted it.
She's causing cracks in the alliance.
To make it sound like that. And so Holly believes them. Mm-hmm. So now Holly thinks it's Sis who is trying to
stir the pot.
Up crap.
Yeah.
And that's actually not true. Christy and Tommy did actually say what Sis told them that they said. So if you think about it, they're actually playing very smart and protecting themselves. But,
well done.
You know, but... and they're able to convince people that what they're saying, because this isn't the first time that they've been able to do this, you know, but they're actually able to convince Holly that that's not what they said to Sis, that Sis is manipulating the whole thing.
And so it's veto time. The veto.
The veto, the players were picked. And it's funny, the veto was like a farm set, and Jack was named as host, and they had him like dressed like Little Bo Peep.
And you know what? It's funny. This guy is a misogynist. He's rude. He's indignant, but
he's in this pink dress.
He's in a pink dress
with
a bonnet
and
a Little Bo Peep kind of staff.
It was pretty funny.
A nice way for a production to put this ego
in his place, maybe.
Yeah.
I think they were thinking maybe it would be a female, you know, but...
But then she went, Jack, I need you.
Well, they don't know, right, what they're going to be doing, so... Unless they're hinting that, make it be Jack, pick Jack, so that we can make him look like... we can humiliate him a little bit.
Yeah, just put him in his place.
So, the actual competition was, they faced off against each other, so it was like Holly against Tommy first, no, it wasn't Holly against Tommy. I forget Holly.
Holly against...
Sam, I think.
Sam.
Nick against
Cliff. Tommy against... Tommy
I forget, because they went on... Jessica. Tommy against Jessica. Or Nick against Jessica. It was one. Well, anyway, it was one of those. Anyway, they face off against each other, and basically, they have all these sheep, or lambs, or goats.
You had
they all had numbers on them, and they had to pick the goats that would equal up to a certain number.
And it would be random. It might be. It was like 5, 10.
5, 10, and it got bigger as the
21.
game went on, up to 21. Well, the last one was 21. So they would eliminate. So what they had to have, and that one who lost, they had to like take the sheep into like a pen.
The corral.
And, you know, and so... And then the one who lost would be eliminated. And so then it would go along, and then they would just go head off to the last one. So it ended up being Nick who won veto. And they weren't too happy about that, because he was the target.
6 shooters were like, great, buddy!
So now they're thinking, who would we put up? So a lot of them are thinking put up Nicole. For some reason, Mickey has this thing about he wants to put Nicole up because he doesn't trust her. And Holly has thought that, she can't really trust Nicole.
Yeah.
So to put Nicole up, but... And then Catherine comes up with this idea of using her as a pawn.
Okay.
And her thinking is that they don't want necessarily the rest of the house to know that they're working together. And so that would kind of hide how close they are in the house. They apparently have final 2, Holly and Catherine do. That would hide that. But also, if she goes up as a pawn, it would kind of guarantee that Nick would be voted out and not like anybody else, like say Nicole. Because they're basically saying if you put Nicole up, Nicole will go home.
Yeah.
Because that's who the guys want to go. And so, but if you want Nick to go, you have to put up somebody who they're less likely to vote out. So, and that could potentially be Catherine. Well, here's the thing. You're just as expendable to them as Sam is. So
exactly.
So she's kind of debating on really who would be the better choice to go up. Like she's thinking, Nicole. She doesn't really trust her, but she really like who'd be better to go, Sam or Nicole, kind of thing. And Christy's basically saying she doesn't think Nicole would win anything anyway. And Sam's already won several things, so he'd be more likely to come after them than Nicole would. Yeah. Well, maybe not.
That's the thing. You've got too many unknowns, too many variables in that.
I think Christy kind of convinced Holly that probably Sam would be the better choice at this point, rather than Nicole, just for that purpose alone, really.
And she got Mickey's blessing to put her up too. To put Catherine up.
Put Catherine up, oh.
Yeah. Mickey went, sure.
And that's something that Holly didn't like too much. There's the fact that people are associating Mickey, and that's basically, I think, what Christy and Tommy were saying to Sis. And, I mean, Sis kind of agrees. Is the fact of that really it's Holly's HOH, but it's really Mickey's
running the show.
Calling the shots kind of thing. And really that is kind of the case, because he's kind of a loudmouth. Really. I mean, look, when Holly and Sis were in the HOH comp, and Sis and her were trying to work out a deal. Don't take it, Holly. Don't take it, Holly. So, yeah, you can see where they're getting this from, Mickey. It's not for a stretch, but I think it offended Holly that people would think she's not thinking her on her own. Well, the problem is, you do a lot of what he says. I mean, you might be a strong, independent person, but you're not coming across as that.
Yeah, if he says jump, you say how high.
You're not coming across as that way. So it makes sense why they would feel that way. So, But anyway, so because Nick won veto, he took himself off the block, and she did go with the original plan to put up Catherine. So
as it sits,
with Sam as the target.
Sam's the target.
But will he actually go home? It really depends, because there's been a lot of talk that maybe Sam would actually be the better person to keep.
Because Christy and Tommy are working something behind the scenes.
Well, because it sounds like they already see the cracks. I mean, you're already targeting yourselves. It's already happening. I mean,
might as well get in there.
Both Nick and Sam were part of your alliance. Bella was too, and you're already targeting them. So you're not even picking off the other side of the house. You're picking off yourself. So
exactly.
And so they're kind of, I think, thinking if it would be better to keep Sam, because we know he'd go after them before he'd come after us, because they're bigger targets. So would that be the better choice? Because really, could Catherine go after them? I don't know about that. But Sam would. So
we'll have to wait and see what washes out with
tonight's episode, which is the eviction episode. So you'll have to come back tomorrow, and we will fill you in.
Yes, we will.
On what's happened, especially for you guys who've lost CBS in the States. This is for you guys. We are keeping you abreast on what's happening until you get your CBS back.
They lost CBS.
There's a couple in the States that they've lost CBS. We feel for you.
We're a necessary service.
But we will help you keep up to date, and hopefully you'll get CBS back soon. Alright guys, I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we upload. We upload every time. We keep you updated on Big Brother Season 21. We do. And we will see you next time. Tomorrow.
Bye. Guys.